Mosaicing, I feel it just sort of came to me, and I don't even care if nobody likes it. It really is irrelevant because it just is what it is. And I feel that it's sort of like having a child or something. It's like you don't care if somebody else thinks they're beautiful. It's just the child it is. And I feel like that with my mosaics. I'm very non-judgmental about them and proud of them, but in a very...
That's very pure.
It's very pure for me. I have no... I don't care. Like I'll say, I love this mosaic, and if you go, I don't know, I'm like, it doesn't matter. It just is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
So that's a very powerful kind of feeling for me. Like I've gotten a lot of just this deep sense of who I am and that I'm okay.
That's, I think, the gift of art, how you work with it for it to come into creation, that it's not about what anyone else thinks. Yeah. It's actually just about your experience and then your relationship with the thing at the end of it.
And it's almost you're helping it to come into being, you know, like it's like that Elizabeth Gilbert book, that Big Magic, you know, that ideas exist and your job is just to bring them into being. And there's something about, my dad was a builder when I was little. I can remember he was a bricklayer, and he was a very perfectionist kind of builder, and he really paid a lot of attention, and I used to do the grouting in between the bricks.
Oh, interesting.
Like I can remember sometimes just going onto the job and, you know, with this little trowel, like doing the grouting. And doing mosaicing actually brings me to my dad. Like he passed away a few years, but I feel connected to him as a builder, you know, doing this. I feel, and even the grout, like using the grout, like it's similar to the bricklayer's mortar. So it does, I feel a connection to him. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Like sometimes when I'm just mosaicing, it's like when you can kind of, you're not trying to think into what it is. It's like it's there. It's like the universe. Somehow I think of his voice, you know, like just, put that. And it's like you go into this zone. Like I'll be clicking the tiles and then I think it's going to go there, but then it just goes somewhere else. It's like you're just being directed to put it somewhere by something outside of yourself. I guess, it's like the flow state. And sometimes I can just be sitting here for 12 hours, like my knees are sore, my back's sore, but I'm just like in this zone. But I'm like, I have to just keep going. It's almost addictive.
Well, it's like something wants to come through.
But you have to turn up to do it, you know, like, and it's just that daily thing. It feels like a meditation to me, you know, like some people just sit and meditate, but I feel quite meditative when I mosaic. When you really get into the state, for me, like it's like it already exists, and my job is just to pull it into being. That piece there, I was like, when I closed my eyes, I was like, oh yeah, I could see it. I could already see it on the wall. And my job was just that thing of, comes the human task, the daily task, the now task of sitting down in front of a piece of board and pulling it into existence. It doesn't exist yet, but it does in my head. Like, so, and for me, that's what, I don't know, that's wonderful. The artness of it.